What's good, y'all? It's your man IRLnash. Y'all already know what it is. Welcome to the Pokemon Center, as always. This video that me and Auzzie gonna be reacting to today is going to be how Snoop Dogg rewrote his dark history by rap lore, not trap lore, Ross. I don't even know if I should say shout out him or not, but go watch his videos on a different day. Go watch my man's rap lore first though, because he a smaller creator who put a lot of work into these videos, man. And I'm a little confused already because I don't know the dark history of. I didn't even know Dogg had a dark history. I knew Snoop Dogg shot a nigga, or supposedly,
right,
or his bodyguard shot a nigga. But that's all I know, honestly.
Yeah, the only thing that I knew was something about the files disappearing.
Files? The FBI files? The Epstein files?
Something about some files disappearing. Some evidence.
If them Epstein files come up missing, just imagine.
Like, imagine when they were like, they just don't exist.
Yeah, bro. Imagine like 50, 100 years from now, somebody do a Freedom of Information Act for the Epstein files or some shit, and niggas just be like, no. There's no way. No. Bro, they didn't give us that goddamn John F. Kennedy shit. Low key, Trump was the one who had to give us, who had to declassify a lot of the files.
Yeah, the MLK files. Yo.
Man, that shit kind of crazy, low key. Cause I was like, bro, we should have been had that John F. Kennedy. All right, different tangent, different day.
You know what I'm saying?
Different tangent, different day. We ain't trying to get murdered while we on live stream. Yeah, I don't even know if I can say that.
We don't want to be in a Lincoln Continental anytime soon.
I don't want to be Abraham Lincoln anytime soon. Shout out Dogg though.
Yeah, dude.
We wouldn't be here without him. If we being honest.
It's a shout out honest, Abe.
Hey.
You gotta be honest.
In the rap game. You might not realize it, but Snoop Dogg was once public enemy #1 in America. From facing murder charges to going on the run to being the face of gangsta rap, Snoop Dogg was once hip-hop's biggest icon. But let's just say that things have changed now. Nowadays, Snoop Dogg is a household name for totally different reasons. He's managed to stay relevant by changing up his image and evolving to the point where your grandma probably loves him. But all these years later, Snoop's legacy has come into serious question, and it turns out that a lot of other rappers are just tired of his shit. That's exactly why we're doing a thorough breakdown on all the reasons Snoop Dogg lost the respect of the hip-hop community. What's the story behind Tupac's hatred of Snoop? Why do so many people accuse Snoop of lying about his friendship with Biggie? And did Snoop Dogg know about Tupac's murder before it was going to happen? We've even dug through court documents.
They putting Pac death on that nigga.
Oh shit! All right, now we're getting in there.
You better lock in.
Yeah, I was just sharing the stream real quick.
Lock in. Hey, we got
to give you the full picture behind Snoop's highly controversial 1996 murder trial and how he recently got the evidence behind the case sealed for good. Finally, we're gonna look at how the Drake-Kendrick Lamar beef might have exposed Snoop for who he really is. It's looking like Snoop's legendary status is finally being questioned.
Basically, I'm gonna turn my voice into a singing girl. All right, let's select a voice real quick. R&B.
It's the one and only Double G, Snoop Dogg.
Once upon a time, Snoop Dogg was really the biggest rapper out there. After growing up in Long Beach, California, Snoop crossed paths with Dr. Dre in the early 90s, and right from the jump, Dre saw massive potential in him. The problem was that Snoop was an active member of the Rollin' 20s Crips.
How was that? Who cares?
The problem was that
the problem. Because them death row niggas.
Yeah.
While Dre's business partner, Suge Knight, the CEO of Death Row Records, was affiliated with the mob Pyru Bloods. That meant that Snoop had to cross enemy territory in order to work with Dre. But in Snoop's case, when you mix red and blue, you got a whole lot of green. Snoop Dogg became the biggest star in Death Row's roster. His debut album, Doggy Style, dropped in 1993 and made history as the fastest-selling rap album of all time. It sold over 800,000 copies in its first week alone and spent 3 weeks at #1. The album became an instant classic and helped cement Death Row's reputation as the biggest gangster rap label of all time. But the streets still cast a long shadow over Snoop's come-up. While he was a gangster rap label of classic and helped cement Death Row's reputation,
Nobody got a choreographed outfit, nothing, bro. It's just a bunch of niggas standing back there. This nigga probably gonna be 23
Everybody got
years
on the
old.
flannels and shit.
Bro, this nigga bald as shit, 23. You know he is. This nigga ain't got, you was talking about the tapers earlier? No taper. This nigga ain't got no taper. This nigga hat is egregiously on tight and big at the same time.
Yeah, that's true, dude. This was an era right here.
Niggas could rap but couldn't dress for shit.
As the biggest gangster rap label of all time. But the streets still cast a long shadow over Snoop's come up. While he was recording the album, Snoop was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. Snoop and his bodyguard, McKinley Malik Lee, had crossed paths with an op named Little Smooth, who was part of the Buy Yourself Hustlers gang. And while Snoop and Malik claimed the shooting was in self-defense, the murder case haunted Snoop's career for years. At one point, Snoop literally showed up to the MTV Awards while he was still a fugitive from the LAPD. It's safe to say that a guilty verdict wouldn't have just destroyed his career, but would have led to a life sentence. Suge Knight himself said that he had to intervene in order to save Snoop from prison.
The lawyer said, well, the bodyguard has a 9mm, so we can't say he protected Snoop and shot the guy. Snoop had a 380. I said, that's not a problem. We'll be fucked if the bodyguard had a 380 and Snoop had a 9mm and he got shot with a 380, right? Got shot with a 9mm. But since Snoop had the 380 and the bodyguard had a 9 and he got shot with a 380, the bodyguard...
If one nigga had the 9 and the other nigga had the 380, and I know Snoop had the 9, and a nigga got shot with a 9, that means exclude the nigga with the 380. Like, hold up. Are you
Right.
You should have just said Snoop shot the nigga.
He's got shit. He's got like the tax on the wall
Yeah,
and shit.
man.
He's got a shrine.
That
of him.
nigga look like dog
It's
from
like, all right, guys,
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. When that nigga had the board in front of him, he was like,
oh my god.
like, jeez, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? I don't know, bro. I feel like Suge Knight, he one of them dudes who low-key soft, but he just big as shit, so he can beat the fuck out of you no matter what.
Right.
But it's like, low-key, if he was my size, that nigga would be getting his ass beat by everybody. I guess.
Yeah.
So would I probably. So.
Gotta say is he was using 380 bullets
I'm not fucking with
in his 9mm.
When the case finally went to trial in 1996, Snoop hired high-powered defense attorney Johnny Cochran to defend him in court, the same lawyer who got O.J. Simpson acquitted on murder charges just a few years earlier. Snoop and Malik were both found not guilty, but the ordeal of nearly losing everything definitely haunted Snoop. Snoop had one foot in the streets and one in the industry, and he realized he'd have to make a massive change if he wanted to survive. But once Tupac got signed to death row, Snoop's situation got way more complicated.
We got beef with the people we got beef with, but we could go anywhere in the country because we are America's most wanted. So.
Just as Snoop got acquitted on murder charges, Tupac was fanning the flames of the biggest war the rap game had ever seen. Pac was on a warpath against the notorious B.I.G. and Puff Daddy, aka Diddy. But Snoop's boss, Suge Knight, also had a personal vendetta against Puffy. And now that Pac was on death row, Suge trained all the label's firepower on fueling the so-called East Coast-West Coast beef. But Snoop wanted zero parts of this. At the very height of the East Coast-West Coast tension, Snoop gave a controversial interview where he showed love to Biggie and Puff, and Tupac was livid.
Pac just runs in my room. I'm like, man, what's up? He like, you got a radio? You know, he all pumped up. He cut the radio on, and we listened to Snoop on the radio. Snoop is, you know, saying that's Pac on the book. He'll do a song with Biggie. He'll do a song with Puffy. He'll do all these songs. So Pac was so mad because Pac loved those dudes, always would ride for them, and he brought it up.
Build a website you love with Wix.
Yeah. They came and pissed us out.
For your words,
To Pac, this was the ultimate betrayal. Tupac had shown support for Snoop during his trial by showing up to court with him day in and day out. If anything, Pac tried to treat his new death row family like a true brotherhood, but obviously Snoop didn't keep that same energy. After Snoop stabbed Pac in the back, it fractured the death row lineup forever.
They did a song together? Snoop and Puffy did a song together?
I don't know that.
What is he like? He said that they was on the radio. Hold up.
That same energy. After showing up to court with him day in and day out. If anything, Pac
was so mad because he'd do a song with Puffy, he'd do all these songs. So Pac was so mad because Pac loved those dudes, always would ride for them, and he brought it up.
To Pac, this was the ultimate betrayal. Tupac had shown support for Snoop during his trial by showing up to court with him day in and day out. If anything, Pac tried to treat his new death row family like a true brotherhood, but obviously Snoop didn't keep that same energy. After Snoop stabbed Pac in the back, it fractured the death row lineup forever. Other death row artists agreed that by shouting out Bad Boy Records, Snoop was acting disloyal. Suge even claims that Pac tried to fight Snoop for that interview.
When we got downstairs, Pac took off on Snoop. Pac ran up on him, did what he did. Snoop ran this way, Pac running behind. I stopped it. We ain't finna be doing all these in New York, making us all look like we some idiots.
According to Suge, Snoop wasn't just jealous of Tupac, he was scared of him too. Snoop himself said that when he was alone with Pac on a private plane without his bodyguard, he was fully prepared in case Pac decided to jump him.
I walked to the back of the plane, give me a blanket, grab me a knife and a fork, put the blanket over my nose, and ride like this.
He did not.
Hey, bro.
He said
Look, I know he a legend. I know he a legend. I know we not supposed, but this sounds like a Soulja Boy story right now.
You know?
This sounds like a Soulja, when Soulja Boy was, like it happened, but it didn't happen the way he said it happened.
The whole flight, hoping one of them come with me so I could stab out everybody on this mother. That's the last time I seen him.
After Tupac's murder in 1996, Death Row Records went into decline. Suge got hit with a 9-year prison sentence after he violated probation, and Snoop left the label behind. But there's still major questions over Snoop's possible connection to Pac's assassination in Las Vegas.
Snoop Lion, that's what you should need to keep your name. Snoop Lion, because you always lying.
At the time of Tupac's death, there was still lingering tension between him and Snoop, and Suge Knight alleges that Snoop may have played a role in orchestrating Pac's demise. In fact, Suge says that
the exact same Bob Marley Netflix documentary we all watched, and that nigga said,
I'm dropping a reggae album.
I'm Snoop Lion.
Let's go.
Like, where does the lion come from? I don't know. No, that's like some American Indian shit, bro. That ain't no goddamn
Reggae.
yeah,
Reggae
bro. Like,
yeah, it isn't.
that's some shit that's an
American misconception.
Yeah, that's a reservoir, baby. You a reservoir? What is it? What is it? Not the reservoir. The reservation, baby. At that point, Snoop Lion.
Right.
You remember that show, Reservation Dogs? They put that shit on.
Oh, Reservation Dogs.
They put that shit on for one season. They said no. Y'all put Bobby Lee in this movie.
Bobby Lee.
That nigga is Asian.
Legendary.
That is Asian.
I was watching their shorts. What is it? Who's the dude that he does the pod with?
Andrew Santino.
Yeah, Santino. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty funny.
Bad Friends. I think that's what they shit called. Yeah, fuck them. They don't need no goddamn.
Snoop ordered his group, the Dog Pound, to stay clear of Vegas that very weekend because he knew something was gonna go down. Quote, Snoop, who everyone knew at the time wanted Tupac dead. The Dog Pound said, "We're not going to Vegas. This is their words, not mine. We're not going to Vegas because something's gonna happen. Someone's gonna get killed, right?" Apparently, Warren G, who introduced Snoop to Dr. Dre in the first place, was hanging out with Snoop on the night of Tupac's murder. And Suge says that Snoop was using a radio to listen in to Tupac's assassination in real time. Quote, Snoop comes in, according to Warren G, and he's got this big walkie-talkie, and they start hearing the guns. When we're getting shot, Snoop's listening to it in real time. Pow, 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 all over the radio. That's when he tell him, "Hey, I gotta go. They just killed Tupac and Suge."
Right,
How would you know?
Confused.
No one said that on.
Why he running his mouth so much? Why is always this nigga?
You know?
Bald nigga, bald nigga, bald nigga, bald nigga, bald nigga. He ain't got no head. Man.
Radio. You just heard the shits. And when you connect the dots, it gets even crazier. Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, the man charged with Tupac's murder, was an active member of the Southside Crips. And according to Keefe D, it was Diddy himself who.
Shit. It's like
The
38 of them.
the new 50 Cent one.
Oh,
He did.
did I see that? No, I saw,
His Keefe D's got like tells the whole story how he killed Tupac. It's crazy.
I'm saying these niggas, the people be talking about the young niggas. These niggas getting old and telling too.
Shit, they were telling him shit. It was a recording from the 90s. He was just protected. There was something that said he could basically admit guilt.
Man,
but then they couldn't use it in court. It was, or some shit.
This nigga is E. Howard Hunt, bro.
I don't know who that is.
The motherfucker who probably shot John F. Kennedy.
Oh.
That nigga was a part of the Watergate break-ins. And they just let that nigga go. Like, but he was a CIA asset for most of his life, too. So.
Oh, that shit is deep. Yeah, I don't know.
Pause.
Shit about that.
What do you mean by that?
Pause. What do you got, soundboard?
Yeah.
The $1 million bounty.
That was Drewski saying, what do you mean by that?
On Tupac and Shook. While Diddy's denied the allegations, Snoop's own Crip affiliation and him showing love to Diddy at the height of the East Coast West Coast beef definitely seems suspicious. But the thing that really has people second guessing Snoop is the stories he's told since Tupac's murder. A lot of people from Death Row's inner circle have called out Snoop for exaggerating his friendship with Pac and even outright lying. Reggie White Jr., who used to run security for Death Row Records, called out Snoop after he claimed that he didn't like Tupac's diss records towards Biggie. He pointed out that there's actual footage of Snoop vibing while Tupac dissed Biggie on stage. Quote, Snoop's a motherfucking liar. Look at him at the House of Blues. Look at him. And then there's Snoop's alleged friendship with Biggie. And the reason I'm saying alleged is that while Snoop
You can tell from that seated position that nigga is on Glad. Ain't that what Boosie call him? Glad. Glad. Come on, man.
Dude, he's got to have a record-breaking amount of interviews.
Oh, yeah. He's been him and Godfrey before them niggas fell out with each other.
Yeah, dude.
That he and Biggie were tight, everybody else says Snoop is lying his ass off. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, revealed that Biggie had no respect for Snoop and that they were never friends.
Big got in that studio and said, I don't know why this Snoop's calling me. I'm not telling this where I'm at.
And when you really break it down, it's almost as if Snoop painted this picture of trying to be the peacemaker in order to rebrand himself. He told the media that he was cool with Tupac and cool with Biggie so he could portray an image and distance himself from his Death Row connections. And according to Gene, it seemed that Biggie saw right through Snoop and just didn't fuck with him at all.
Wasn't Big out at California 3-4 weeks and Snoop never saw him? Snoop never came to smoke nothing with him? Snoop never came to eat nothing with him? But it was a whole lot of love? Come on, man.
Come on, man. Come on.
Bro, them the only two smoking and eating. I'm saying he knew.
He ain't smoke or drink or eat nothing.
We know that he knew Biggie for sure.
Right.
Because it was only two things that nigga was doing. Smoking and eating. That nigga said he ain't gonna smoke nothing or eat nothing with that nigga. He a hoe.
Plain and simple.
He a hoe, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
To hear a lot of people tell it, Snoop gets away with a lot of cap. And all that cap may have helped Snoop build his multi-million-dollar empire.
Nearly $7 trillion.
Damn.
That's how much money the federal government spent.
Wow.
After leaving Death Row, he linked up with Master P's No Limit Records in New Orleans. In the mid-2000s, his team up with Pharrell turned Drop It Like It's Hot into the most popular rap song of the decade. In 2012, Snoop said that he was a Rastafarian, changed his name.
He's a Rastafarian.
Decade is a little far. Drop It Like It's Hot was not the song of the motherfucking decade.
Yeah,
ain't no way in hell.
Crazy. That year, for sure. When it came out. Sure.
Y'all even
I remember it being like in the roller rink.
Yeah, I might give you 5 years even. But decade?
Right, a decade's crazy.
No, that's crazy, bro.
When did that come out? Like 2005?
I was thinking about Sexual Seduction because I'm like, shit, that shit better. That's the song of the decade right there.
That one's definitely better.
Like, shit. Song of the decade.
Yeah, it's a reach.
Drop It Like It's Hot. What year did this shit come out? 2004?
Boom. Auzzie.
I don't know about that one.
Damn, I was 9. Or, 8 years old.
Yeah, 2004, I was 10. Yeah, by Usher. Yeah, bro, Yeah, by Usher is better than that song, bro.
100%, and it's a way bigger still.
Way bigger song. Way bigger song. Like,
dude.
This nigga lying.
Dude. Everyone knows that song.
Yeah, bro. Alicia Keys, If I Ain't Got You.
fuck out of here.
Come on, brother. Brother. Sierra goodies? No, I'm playing. I'm trolling. Hey, you not made of money, but I'm not.
Snoop lying and dropped an entire reggae tape. 6 years later, Snoop said he was a born-again Christian and put out a gospel record. And the whole time, Snoop was steadily changing the way mainstream America looked at him. While the media used to treat him as a menace to society, Snoop reinvented himself as the kind of family-friendly celebrity who hangs out with Martha Stewart. I mean, this guy has his own kids cartoon called Doggyland. The only person who might do more commercials than Snoop is Shaq. Basically what I'm saying is that Snoop raked in hundreds of millions of dollars by pushing this narrative that he was the rap game's biggest peacemaker, and according to some people closest to him, the whole thing was a lie. In 2022, he bought back the rights to Death Row Records and became the label's newest owner, almost like his career had come full circle. In fact, Snoop had become so powerful and so connected that he literally managed to have that charge from the 90s practically erased from legal history. In October of 2024, the state of California granted Snoop's request that the 1993 case be sealed, which means the public will no longer be able to access evidence or courtroom documents. It's almost as if Snoop gets to rewrite history. But even though Snoop wants to be seen as the ultimate—
That's what I'm talking about when I say like shit just got.
What the
Who's
fuck?
gonna seal that up?
That was Donnie Trump too, wasn't it?
That was Donnie
I
Trump.
know it was. Donnie Trump say, "Hey, shit, I might need that shit sealed."
Pardon me, I'm a pardon you.
Donnie said, "Hey, I might need it sealed." I was with Snoop that weekend.
Said, you know what? We might have to seal this. I don't know what's in here.
Yeah, shit. I was hanging with.
I was either with him or Jeffrey.
I was hanging with Snoop. I was hanging with Snoop a lot, so I sealed it. What are you gonna do? Tell me what you're gonna do.
You know
I
what's
sealed
crazy?
it.
I don't think I've ever done a live stream or a pod where there hasn't been a Trump impression. Or there's always
him, low-key, him and Obama is the most impressionable ones because all the rest of them is just fucked up to make fun of them.
Yeah.
It's like, what you gonna make fun of the ones who got murdered? Like that's
yeah, it's that or like Bush.
Yeah, man.
He had that funny Southern accent.
Even still, it's like, man, shit. That's like making fun of. Never mind, I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say.
All right.
Peacemaker, he did get weirdly involved in the Drake-Kendrick beef. The way he acted had the whole West Coast looking at him sideways.
Are you sure?
When Drake released his Kendrick diss Tailor-Made Freestyle, he used AI to make his vocals sound like Snoop Dogg and Tupac.
I know you've never been to jail, always jumpsuits and shower shoes. Never
But low key, this shit is lame. I don't know why Drake did this. I don't know why he thought this was good. It was not. It was stupid.
Shit was booty.
Nobody never did nothing violent, and no one. It's the homies that empower you.
Now, Tailor-Made was highly controversial. Some fans thought Drake was finding a creative way to diss his op, while others felt that he was crossing a line by potentially mocking legends. But Snoop surprised everyone when he co-signed the record and posted Tailor-Made.
What'd you think? I think that I don't look at it that deep. I just look at it like it's whack. Like, what was the point of it? You should have just said the shit yourself, like in my Snoop voice, and then said the same shit, and you would have got the same exact effect instead of trying to use them niggas' voices.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like.
That nigga said, hey, I'm just saying, I don't know, bro. That
is one of those things. It's like. I just don't. Where are these files, bro?
The files is more
Snoop got his own Epstein.
For someone who is
I'm saying that
he got his own Epstein.
I ain't gonna say the Epsteins, but shit, man. Donnie Trump, get rid of my student loans, nigga. If that's the case, if you can seal up them files, seal up them loans, nigga. Get us some cribs in this bitch. Let's do that. Let's seal up.
The housing market.
Man, yeah. I feel like Jaden Smith right now. Can we talk about the social and economic and political state of the world? Jeez.
I feel like Jaden Smith.
Like, fuck, bro. This is wild.
To be the West Coast ultimate OG, Snoop sharing the
I said, can I hide murder charges too?
Nah, Jay. If it is, I hope. I guess anybody can. If you get, I would hope that you got to be innocent of it.
You know what it is? You have to become a Rastafarian.
Rastafari.
That's what it is.
This the other thing. Did OJ do that? That's the biggest question that got to be asked. What? Did OJ get his file sealed? Cause that nigga didn't do it.
Back was a major violation, and Kendrick seemed to agree.
Posted tailor-made, I prayed it was the edibles. I couldn't believe it, it was only right for me to let it go.
Snoop apologized for posting the song, but the whole incident definitely shook up his image. And honestly, it made a lot of people look closer at Snoop's past and all the times he's moved weirdly. Suge Knight even responded from prison saying this is exactly who Snoop had always been, and it shouldn't surprise anyone since he blamed Snoop for Tupac's downfall.
Putting him on the song with Snoop, who was part of his downfall, and never a good look.
Snoop has lasted decades in the game by always switching up and trying something new. It's what took him from the back streets of Long Beach to the Super Bowl stage. But nowadays, people are getting tired of Snoop Dogg's constant switch-ups, and for that very reason, he's lost the respect of his peers. The fact of the matter is, Snoop used to be seen as one of the rap game's most unimpeachable legends, but the more people look into his behavior, the more respect he's destined to lose. And if you want to know more about Snoop and Death Row's shady past,
that nigga went on a soliloquy right there. He was like, fuck Snoop.
Yeah.
He literally just said fuck Snoop in like a paragraph worth of words.
Yeah, I was gonna say in 10 different ways.
Yeah. He did the same thing to Dr. Dre when I watched this one. I was like,
oh yeah,
I didn't know these things about him, and now I gotta recalibrate.
Right, because you're like, this is dark.
Recalibrate, bro.
It is dark. Yeah.
You gotta have a little recalibration sometimes with this shit, man.
This
Like,
shit is real life.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I was just saying this to somebody, like, this shit really is live long enough. You die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain, bro. Oprah,
Yeah.
Ellen,
Oh man.
Will Smith,
Right.
The Rock. These people was, when I was growing up, these was the nicest, greatest people in the world.
Yeah, they were like your fucking
Bro,
Bill Cosby household name.
Man, now people like, fuck Will Smith. I'd be like, damn, Hitch.
Yeah, I still love
Agent
Will Smith,
Edwards.
though. I'm like, man, there's too many good movies.
Man,
You know.
I'm like, shit. I'm like, bro, it's just crazy to see that shit happen. Like, we living in a generation of shit just changing right in front of us right now, and it's like, damn. You couldn't say this about Will Smith 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
You would have got fucking tossed to the wolves at that point.
I feel like now you can be like I don't like Chris Rock.
Oh, yeah.
No one cares.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like back in the day, people loved him a lot.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I love Chris Rock.
That's the, yeah.
But I hear people
I still
say
love a lot of his stuff, but I just really don't like his stand up very much. You know.
his newer shit, I don't. I watched that Tambourine. I think was the last one that I watched. I was like, all right,
I
Chris.
think that might have been one I watched.
Niggas just get old and start talking about shit that I do not give a fuck about, bro. Like we are not living the same life no more, my G. Like that's the reason why being a comic is like the best comics is niggas who been doing it for 20, 30 years, and them niggas still just alcoholics who live in the same town they in. Because like nigga, I can relate. Man, they put the goddamn fish market up on 23rd and moved it to 63rd. Why? Now I gotta go down. It's like, all right, bro. It's like, we don't get what the fuck they talking about, but that's humorous to a motherfucker who live in that area or from that area, and it's constantly new because something constantly happening.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. And then also once they're like a millionaire, it's kind of like they're out of touch.
You out of touch with reality.
What I'm doing.
This nigga got Kevin Hart got moss.
Live the same life.
Got moss in his house, just hanging down, and I'm just like, yeah, bro, you reached the pinnacle of life.
Like,
where,
buddy, you got money.
Yeah, you got too much money. I don't like you anymore. I don't like you because you're way more successful than I am. I hate you.
The raw truth.
I hate you, guy.
You
I hope it all gets
bastard.
taken away. No, shout out Kevin Hart. I'm just bullshit.